Hello guys, how you guys doing? It's your boy Good Life. Sorry guys, it's been a while since I have posted on my channel, but guys, last week was very good with me and also very bad with me because I took some good trades on gold. I took a trade on gold which I posted on my channel last week, and the trade went in profit, but at the end of the day came back to hit me at break even. And I also took a trade on US30. The same thing happened. But right now, guys, this is a new week and I'm back again with a banger for you guys. You know, when I say the banger, it's definitely a banger, guys. So now I'm back again with German 30 and gold, guys. Remember, guys, we have been waiting for German 30 sell for the longest, guys. We have been waiting for German 30 sell for the longest, guys. And guys, it has finally happened. It has finally happened. So now let me do a recap of the whole analysis. So now we could see, and we can clearly see that German 30 is bullish. That's German 30 is moving to the upside, guys. German 30 is moving to the upside. So now remember, guys, you use the monthly time frame for the overall direction of price, and then we use the weekly time frame to put our levels, like to set our level. That's our support and resistance, and also supply and demand, whatsoever you call it. So now I can clearly see this level at which price rejected here and also rejected here, and then I can see this current level where price is currently. So now I scale down to the daily time frame to look at it more clearly, and also adjust my levels, guys, and also adjust my levels here. We can take this to here. Okay, yes. Now, why am I on a sell on German 30? You can clearly see that on the weekly time frame, price created what they call a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and price could not break above this previous high to create a new highs. Rather, price came to this level and rejected countless times, multiple times on that level. Price rejected multiple times on that level. And now you can go to the daily time frame and you can see that there was a lot of rejection at this zone. Let me currently take in that zone. There was a lot of rejection at this level. At this level, we had this rejection, this rejection, this rejection, this rejection, and now this rejection. So now, guys, that is by the way. Remember, guys, I told you guys that I use two confluence to be able to enter a trade. I use two confluence to be able to enter a trade. I use break of counter trend line, and I also use break of structure, guys. Break of counter trend line, and I also use break of structure, guys. Now you can clearly see that in this uptrend, this minor uptrend that price created, guys, price has broken our trend line. Price created this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Price could not break above this previous high to create new highs. Rather, price came and broke below our counter trend line and also broke below the neckline. That's break of structure. Price also broke below this structure. Yes, price also broke below this structure, telling us that price has broken our counter trend line and price has broken our structure. That's our daily structure, overall structure. That's to tell you that price has changed from an uptrend to a downtrend. Now let's scale down to the 4 hours, because guys, I am already on this trade. I'm already on this trade for a sell. This trade just happened today. I'm already on this trade for a sell. My entry is around here. Yep, I'm giving it like this level, and then my take profit is going to be at this level. Yes, my take profit is going to be at this level. Yep, there you have it. Let's zoom in clearly. Okay, let's take it down to this level. Yes, my take profit is going to be at this level. So guys, I am currently on a sell on German 30, guys. I'm currently on a sell on German 30, seeing that German 30 has broken structure and German 30 has also broken our counter trend line. Break of structure, if you go to the daily time frame, you clearly see it that there is a break of structure, a huge candle close on the daily time frame below structure, telling us that this trend line has changed its direction, that is no longer in an uptrend, rather a downtrend is about to form. So now there is a break of structure and also break of counter trend line. That's to tell you guys that yes, German 30 is ready for a sell. Yes, that's to tell you that yes, German 30 is ready for a sell. So now let me make this thicker. Excuse me. Okay. Yes, so German 30 currently is ready for a sell. So now that is it on German 30. We are 70, let me say 80% on a sell on German 30 right now, because German 30 has fulfilled all odds and is ready for a sell. So now the next pair I have for you guys is gold, guys. I have gold for you guys. Let me currently, now this was the trade I took. Let me go to the daily time frame. Now this was the trade I took last week that I told you guys that it was in a massive profit, and at the end of the day price came down and hit me at break even. That's like very, very painful. Price came down and hit me at break even. Now you can see that on a daily time frame, gold is currently in a range. Yes, gold is currently in a range. That's gold is currently moving sideways. That is to tell you that gold is just moving up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and gold is ready to go down. So now I was in that little buy. I took a buy around there, and which I also posted this analysis last week on my channel. So if you missed it, you can go back and watch it. I took a buy, but I broke even on gold, thinking that gold was going to break above this level and go to the upside. But at the end of the day, gold came back and hit me for break even. But that's not a problem now. Now I am looking at another trade on gold, guys. I'm looking at another trade on gold, guys. Remember, I always tell you that I use two confluence to enter a trade, which is break of counter trend line and break of structure. Now we are in a ranging market on gold, and this is the daily time frame. When it's ranging market means price is moving up and down in between two zones, and now finally price came down and then moved back up to test the resistance level, and the next thing we know is that price is going to surely come down. It's a must that price must come down. But now the problem is, how are we going to enter this trade, and how are we going to know that price is ready to come down? Now that is not a problem, which I am here to show you guys how to enter the trade. Now this is the daily time frame. We can see that price created a temporary structure while it was going up, which is this higher high, higher low, new highs, higher low, a higher high, and now price failed to create another higher low and then push back up. But now price broke down to create what they call a lower low, and now we have to wait for what they call a lower high for us to enter and then capitalize on the next lower low. So it's as simple as that. Now we have two confluence met. Price has broken our counter trend line. Price has broken our counter trend line with this daily candle, and also broken our structure with this daily candle. So now, since we have that in mind, we can't just enter a trade right now and accumulate all these levels at our stop loss. Rather, we have to wait for a break and retest, which we have to wait for price to come push back up a little, and then there you have it. We now wait for a sell. Yes, so now I am 60% on a sell on gold, and I'm also let me say I'm 70% on a sell on gold. Yes, because I know that once price gets to the top of a range, it must surely go back to the bottom of that range, except it is ready to break out of that range. Yes, so that's what's going to happen. So now that is it on gold, and that is it on German 30, guys. I'm not here to like take you guys on a long run. I'm just here to show you guys the important trades and the trades you should be looking out for this week, guys. Don't forget that this week is NFP, and there's going to be a lot of liquidity in the market this week. There's going to be a lot of fake outs. There's going to be a lot of profit taking this week. So when you are trading this week, you have to trade with caution. You have to be careful. So now, guys, I am on a sell already on German 30, guys. I am on a sell already on German 30, guys. So it's your boy Good Life.